It's Monster Racer, JPed Monster Racer, currently in the Crystal tier. Meanwhile, JPed, our representative of Obsidian. No problem, baby, it's my pleasure. Immediate Frost Charm for both racers. Good to have a bit of early protection. And that is a value bomb. We'll open up the Blood Shop. Also provide a pack of 3 bombs. This is a super secret shop. Don't want that torch. Because you want walls instead, so I don't know why Monster decided to pick that up. There's a better torch in the actual shop. Anywho. That only costs half a heart. Both racers leaving much the same things. And another tier 2 cracked wall. Monster using Blood Drum to open it. JPed will as well. Is a transmog. Going for 1 shovel transmute. Will be pickaxe. The second one will be third shovel though, so Monster Racer having enough to pick that up as well. The black chest will just be ignored. I'm assuming screen watching on Monster's side, but I missed what was in there. Yeah, there's a darkness shrine too. So this is darkness transmog for both racers. We've had settling on a titanium rapier, going for a ring log. Already is very much satisfied with shovel and weapon. Monster doing a bit more on the darkness weapon transmogs, and we'll end up with an electric dagger, so 2 great weapons. Pretty interesting choice not to stop on titanium rapier, because you can just end up with something worse. But Monster just knowing or lucking out. There's good stuff coming. JPed swapping off to the rocket build. Monster will keep the 3 damage arc dagger. JPed with a bit of shopping will kill for the shop. Pretty much just for heal spell. A bit spooky. Will activate the Frost Charm for JPed. Monster meanwhile forging ahead. Coming in purple. Oh, that. JPed will find it as well. Also will not take it, obviously. Monster keeping this Frost Charm alive pretty well, and using blood magic on that pulse. So, he's still losing health, but losing health in a pretty productive manner. Ed, meanwhile, has heal spell to work with, so can be a bit more reckless with health. What happened to Monster there? Monster goes down. Let's... okay, Fortissimo 3, everything's fine. Throws the arc dagger, and... yeah, that's rough. So, JPed with a rocket build. That is a great ring to swap to with your opponent down. You swap to regen. Because it takes you off the rocket build, unless you're that comfortable with it, which... okay, spooky stuff happening on JPed's side. Taking a Telemonkey. Finding a potion though, so it's not nearly as scary, but you take that ring even if it's gold. Don't want the rocket build anymore. Don't need it. I mean, Gen is great even, it's not even gold. Blood magics for JPed. Take out the exit room. Going down to 1 heart, but does have a potion. Kill for transmute scroll, knowing becoming C4. Probably. There goes the potion for JPed. Why didn't you get off the rocket build? The regen is great. It gives you health back too. I don't get it. Definitely don't need the speed the rocket can provide anymore. I mean, courage can sometimes help you safely cut through hordes of enemies. More often than not, you're gonna be safer taking regen. Even if you do have heal spell already, just take regen. Monster on the... on half a heart, burning through health. JPed's definitely taking this a bit spooked. And reasonably carefully though at kiting the enemies and fighting them individually. JPed will wipe out all the chess pieces. Help charge spells. Monster, meanwhile, back to Fortismo already in 3 minutes. 19. Zone 4 in 3:23. On half a heart, but picks up a potion. Oh, JPed. JPed finding Conjurer. Conjuring up some boots and armor. Is a consideration, but if JPed isn't gonna swap to regen, probably not. It's 200 more coins for the next Conjurer. Monster is pulling up a very disgusting pace. Is back to full health as well with this potion. And Monster's already on deep blues. So Head needs to get going. 4:24 into zone 5. Very, very, very fast on the run back. JPed realizes this and is pushing a bit hard, but has armor to back up that push. Will opt for Japanese strats using 1 bomb on the bottom right bell. Oh, has a bit of ping pong here. Goes down to half a heart. JPed's 1 hit away. Death. A bit more ping ponging here. This is bad. JPed walking into skeleton on Dead Ringer there. Monster Racer is 5 minutes into Dead Ringer. Does a fireball strat, has a potion. Will drink the potion intentionally to do a blood fireball. But oh, and Monster leaving the Arc Dagger behind. Don't need that anymore. I mean, you should carry a weapon. Give Cadence a weapon. Maybe? Okay, the loot works, yeah. Free anime or Monster. So, JPed going down with a very incredible run back on Monster. That's a pretty nice in-game finish time. Tried to get the early stairs to get sub 6, but this works too, I suppose. JPed saying that they don't know Japanese strats. That's okay. I literally did Japanese for the first time in one of my races. Because I had a cat that couldn't do Oblivion. So I'm like, yeah, well, I'll just do it. But know your Dead Ringer strats. Imagine not doing Japanese. I think... I'm not sure. Like, a couple years ago, I think I relied on Japanese, and then I swapped to Oblivion for some reason. So I guess that wasn't the first time I did Japanese, but it's the first time I've done Japanese in years. Really, JPed really should have taken the Ring of Regen. Clearly not confident enough to slow play with the rocket build. And if you're slow playing Regen's probably gonna do more safety for you than rocket anyways. And even with heal spell. You take any healing you can get. And yes, you want to get off rocket too, so... Nonetheless, GG's. First, going to Monster. Music? Hello? Play something. Why you know? And we are ready for our the Monster with incredible run back there. And JPed kind of just stumbling around with a rocket. Doesn't need the speed, like rocket and slow play kind of doesn't really go hand in hand usually. Immediate tier 2 cracked wall and a red chest. It is the glass shop again. JPed should just reset if they aren't planning to do anything. Like JPed is going for the kill. Monster not getting lucky on the glass shop kill. Assuming JPed screen watching to see what. Meet them inside of glass shop. Both racers will take everything from the glass shop. So decent early damage up and also good shovel to dig with. As there's the blood shop. Fake armor for JPed as well. Gets the luck charm pretty smoothly there. Well, popping off. So, I mean, glass armor, quartz armor, deciding what to do, or just the quartz armor was in the way. So, map pickup for both racers. Monster sacrificing the shovel to what's in this lock shop, and it is pretty good. There will be some pain boots and 2 heart containers to take it with. Monster will opt for a kill. Maybe not worth killing for, but Monster can definitely run this build as is, and pretty successful with that. JPed will just take pain boots. And making a lot more weapons viable. Flawless victory for Monster. JPed still having Flash Shovel. Ability to dig out the throne. JPed green watching, seeing what's in purple for Monster, and likes what they see, so we'll pick up freeze as well. But definitely does want to get off this glass flail. Has waited for this much. Red black. What was that for Monster? Oh, a bit of a scary Go Shopkeeper for Monster. I think Monster getting Wind Maged and then Boots of Pain doing its thing. Just slingshotting to the exit. It was a double Wind Mage? Yeah, oh my. Oh my, that's why Monster went so far. Just slide in across. So, Spear with Boots, not the best of combos. JPed finding Piercing! That is an excellent find. Monster, though, has both a Monocle and a Ring of Regeneration from the Blood Shrine as well, so not missing out on too much. But this is some pretty significant build divergence. JPed's in a pretty good spot to swap off weapons, and there's just Titanium Rapier in the shop, so we'll take that. Monster, meanwhile, going for a dagger. Don't utilize pain better with. So some pretty interesting build divergence. JPed's taking a lot of hits, has 4 cookies in tow. Monster is looking very healthy. But no, actually, Protection Charm. And that is an evil shopkeeper, so that's just 3 protection and 2 extra heart containers for JPed. A solid find. And we have a cookie eat while sliding across ice. Eating cookies, why not? Gotta save that beat. And the other cookie will be eaten on the stairs, of course. Monster swapping off to Blast Helm from Monocle will also bring Monster up to the threshold of bombs, but there's just a pack of 3 bombs here anyways. 2 blood freezes from Monster. Not having quite enough time with only just 1, but with the Ring of Regen. Oh, there's a green bat! Monster's going for it. Chasing down the green bat for Monster. And another blood freeze. Regeneration is definitely putting in some work. And JPed taking the rocket build again. Now is definitely a solid time to have it. And you're behind and you gotta make up time. Main rocket build. It's one of the solutions, but Monster's pulling pretty far ahead here with the aggressive use of blood freezes and Ring of Regen. Only on 2.5 hearts left. Has 7 bombs, has freeze, has Ring of Regen. Not aggressively using it as much. Doesn't really need to. Zone 5's a lot more sparse, and you have the wires to help you deal with a lot of enemies. But Monster's health is coming back quickly. JPed, meanwhile, is going to be stuck on 1 heart to work with, which will slow your pace down to a halt. Taking hits right now would be very, very bad. Monster, 1, 2, Dead Ringer. This is something. Okay, 100% consistent. Bouncing off the ogre and into the gong. JPed, meanwhile, 1 hit away from death. Oh, that heavy glass would be great to pick up right now for JPed, but pretty much at this point must just hope that Monster goes down, but it definitely not look at it like that will happen at this point. If anything, it would have happened on that Dead Ringer, but it was 100% consistent. GG's. Finishing with a sub-8 race home time of 7:59. Monster will take the second loot. That means we're on to our third and final seed. Have a triple here and a double. 2-2 and 8-8. This consists of 5, 7, 6, and 8, and 2. Wow, that's like a lot of different numbers. The nice cribbage hand. I do not recall how to play cribbage. We are ready for the third and final seed, seeing if JPed can take a point off of Monster Racer. Get trapdoors. Monster just aggressively and early jumping down that trapdoor there, using the bounce trap, not being afraid of the bombs. Oh, on the push to a 1-2 trapdoor though, Monster will take a hit from a red bat. Just leaving a Dark Minotaur behind. There's just a ton of screen shake going on Monster's end. Why is there so much screen shake? This has to be Pears' screen shake mod, right? How did I not notice that the entire time? But yeah, Flash Shrine for both racers. Oh, screen shake is just that bad. Oh my. Monster rubbing against a red bat, but has Luck Charm this time. So it's fine. Just a lot of screen shake for Red Dragon and a Dark Minotaur. Screen's just intensely shaking. So, solid 3 damage cat for both racers out of the boss shrine. Definitely not bad. JPed's health is only 1 though. Monster managing to keep their health high. And Squegasu in the 2-3 arena will help round out this already solid build. And an upgrade to a titanium shovel for Monster. Squegasu is a flyaway text. Oh boy, Monsters mods. Monsters sound mod is probably where it's mostly at. JPed swapping off to a Blood Raker though, an interesting choice. Okay, Monsters fully surrounded here, but that was an excellent shield. Not a beat too late for Monster. JPed picking up the Squegasu as well. Rolling with the Blood Rapier instead, which is a choice. We'll go down to half a heart. Squegasu saving some lives today. Somewhat swarmy 3-2 for JPed. And the 3-3 somewhat swarmy 3-3 for Monster as well. Leaving cookies behind. Using a star to take out a rider immediately. That wasn't really a swarm, that was just 2 riders and a hot dog. JPed's health is slowly whittling down, but with a blood weapon you can slowly whittle your health back up. You just gotta have more gains than losses. Kind of like economics. Don't want to be in it. G's fine for Monster, taking 2 Telemonkeys consecutively and ending up in the shop. Okay. Okay. And taking Darkness as well. As an immediate pain ring swap. Okay, Darkness Ogre. This is pretty spooky for Monster, despite being in a pretty comfortable situation. JPed, meanwhile, has a good amount of health to work with. And Monster is absolutely wiping these exit rooms very efficiently with this Pain Cat. JPed, meanwhile, is managing to keep reasonable pace. Okay, Monster's in a dangerous health situation, but manages it fine. No source of regen for Monster, though. So, health is a pretty limited resource. Shrine for JPed doesn't really have anything to do with that. JPed taking huge hits. Going down to 2 hearts. Still more comfortable than Monster though. A nice Earth Crush Death Metal against one of the Warlocks for JPed. Monster is just on half a heart. With Darkness, this can get a bit spooky. Some 1-beat reaction situations can start to happen more often with Darkness. Being said, Monster is already on to Dead Ringer as JPed is only entering 5-3. Doing some easy left side scoots. Has 3 bombs. JPed does not have enough bombs. Needs just one more with that bomb charm. Have free anime for Monster. Not a flawless for JPed, so cannot check red for any bomb items. Monster is in this Necrodancer fight with just half a heart to be spare, but it will end fine. That is the last hit of the Necrodancer. And Monster will take that, finishing the 3-0 sweep over JPed. JPed doing a pretty good job. Pretty good job at keeping up Monster. Just keeping ahead. This easily could have gone the other way though, as half his heart is a pretty spooky spot to be